Well, I'm supposed to be like, welcome to Fighting Chance. I need to be prompted.
I feel like I have a fighting chance this weekend.
I raced this event in 2019. It was good, I won. It was good memories. It's always fun to come back to a race that I've done well at, and that's what this is. St. George was definitely the highlight of my year, maybe of my career in long course racing. I didn't come here to top that result in any way. I think my idea after St. George was to coast off that fitness a little bit, do one more race, and then be able to take an off season over Christmas. It would be great to finish the year with a win because, like you said, I haven't won any races this year. Yeah, Tamera Jewett is on the start list. Janie Metzler is on the start list. She hasn't raced a lot this year, but she was second at World Championships last year, so she's an amazing athlete. The strength that I have is the swim and bike, so I know in the back of my mind that I need to ride really, really hard and try to get several minutes on those two, and if I want to win this race. And I've thought about it a lot, but really what I have to do is just race my own race, and that's how I race anyway, is going as hard as I can on the bike, and this time is no different. I'm still feeling really good in training, so hopefully I can make that happen, but I'll need a buffer over those two for sure.
So like the thing that happened for me at 70.3 Worlds is I've just got this like lingering hip issue with a torn labrum that just won't actually fully break on me. So it's like kind of phantom tight, and some days it's good and some days it's bad, and 70.3 Worlds was not good. So that's why I've been on this like I might race, I might not race, kind of depends how I feel when I get here. But right now I feel great and loose and fluid and everything. So like energy level's good and the tightness issue seems to be pretty much resolved. I just have to decide in my head if I want to go out and just like see how long my fitness from earlier in the year lasts, or what.
How did you get down to this race? How'd you guys get down here?
Eric and I drove down here in a Sprinter van. Flynn's in here. Flynn, hello. Is he gonna make it into the video? Yeah. Flynn came with us. It's kind of funny having Flynn at a race because he's like my emotional support animal, but he's also a ton of work and like needs attention at all times.
When we go on the road in the van and take it to a race and stuff, you definitely just have to have like kind of a go with the flow attitude.
Ready to go.
It's a little bit of a traveling circus and you just gotta be chill.
When are you gonna make the call, whether you're gonna race or not? Race morning or what?
I don't know. I really felt like it would have happened by now, and I would have like a pretty good idea of when I wanted, of what I was feeling. I feel like I should probably decide like this evening.
Decide right now while we're rolling.
Okay.
You should do it.
Yeah, you should race.
All right, I'll do it, sure.
Yeah!
My great tape repair job here.
Yeah, tell us, what happened?
This wheel, I've traveled with them quite a bit and not had an issue, but when I took it out of my case this time, there was a huge gash here. It looked like the corner of something really heavy had hit it. Ideally not what I will race on, although it has been holding up for training rides so far, but it just made me feel a little bit more empowered about having something to do. The bike course doesn't really play to my strengths, I think, like very flat. We've been doing a lot of high resistance trainer work to try to work on that. So I'm kind of curious to see how it'll go compared to last year on the bike. Run course is good. There's some little like cross country elements in that golf course, and I like the variety on it. Hoping to try to improve on last year. My training's been more consistent this season. I felt a lot stronger at Worlds than I did last year. Last year for this race, I felt it was the first time I'd raced into December. I was feeling really kind of like end of season exhaustion, and I'm not feeling that as much this year. So I'm overall hoping to improve on last year.
Have you gotten used to cameras in your face yet?
Not really. I feel like I get a little stiff and awkward every time there is something to work on.
How do you see the race playing out?
Paula's on fire this year, and she's obviously awesome for swim and bike, and I do expect her to take it out. My goal is to try to push the bike a little harder, hopefully make my work a little easier than normal on the run, but if it doesn't happen in this race, then next one. I think last year I was like 9 minutes behind Danielle and I finished like 45 seconds behind her. So really like every single minute makes a big difference. Yeah, I don't know about 73, but ideally faster than 76 I'd be pleased with.
Don't want to do too much, so just spinning the legs right now. Dude, pushing some serious watts on this thing.
What up?
What up?
Was that for us or was that part of your workout?
Well, it was part of the workout, but
That
I figured it
was
would look good too.
That was hot. It looked good.
So.
How you feeling?
I mean, I feel good. I feel pretty fresh.
Yeah, tell us your background.
I started running cross country in high school. Like my dream since I was 15 was to be a professional athlete. I thought that was going to be like distance running. That's what I did. And started a YouTube channel. Serendipitously, a guy named Lionel Sanders found the channel and like invited me to Tucson to train. And I figured I might as well try swimming. It felt right. And yeah, at that point I didn't look back. So now I'm here. I didn't coin the term, but I consider myself a strug pro. I've been crashing on a mattress on my friend's floor for the past several months, just like training, trying to make it. You know, and every race is a new opportunity. So we found the only hill in town. So I think if we turn around, we'll get a really quick, really fast moving shot so we look cool. I think it's one of those races where you're not going to see someone pull away on the bike and hold on to it. It's like you're going to have to probably run under 110 to win this race.
As a pro triathlete, what is your goal? What's the ultimate goal?
Last year I would have said I want to be the best, and I kind of went like too far down that route, and I just ended up digging myself a deeper and deeper hole. And I realized that I train way better and I race way better when I just think about having fun. So I want to be the guy out there who has the most fun. Like, I think I've got nothing to lose, and you know, win or lose or good or bad result, I intend to have a great time.
Hi everybody, welcome. For those of you that are just in today.
Indian Wells is a fantastic place to race. La Quinta is a fantastic place to race, really the entirety of the Coachella Valley. It offers mountain vistas, desert vistas. There are date palms everywhere. It's just a beautiful, beautiful event. We start our event at Lake Cahuilla, which is a reservoir in La Quinta. And then they bike through La Quinta, they end up in Coachella, and ultimately they end up in Indian Wells on the bike right here at the Indian Wells Tennis Garden. And they get off the bike and they take a run from here to the west. They go to the Indian Wells Golf Resort where they run on one of the most beautiful run courses in the circuit and end up back here, finishing just right over here. The Indian Wells Tennis Garden is kind of a premier destination for tennis competitions in the US. It's a truly unique venue. Right here we have our expo. Ironman Village is setting up right behind me. We have our merch tent set up over here. We're expecting highs in the 70s this week and lows in the 50s overnight. It's a temperate climate, it's beautiful, and there's very few places that you could find that in North America in December. Athletes, so happy to have you here this weekend. Everything is shaping up and looking like it's going to be a fantastic event. I'm wishing you the best. I would wish you luck, but you don't need luck. You've done the preparation, you've done the work. Now all you have to do is show up and toe that line, and I'll see you at the finish line.
I don't know. I would love to win. I haven't even won a race this year, so I would love to win.
I have won a race this year.